salvation come. World in my mirror like the gray I fall. You see me on the screen thinking no the man. Pixels ain't the miles, miles ain't the plan. Pressure like a palace strapped to my spine. Folks run up on me reading between the lines. Shake my hand expecting to do from the feet. I keep diesel burning, doing what I need. There's something in the air. Thunder you can't see. Eyes on me everywhere. When all I want's to breathe. From the cab I hold my lane. Through anger, dust and rain. Big wheels turn to steel. The silence hold the pain. The same the algorithm is a long white line. Big wall on the wide garden was mine.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Friday, October 24th, 2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And as y'all should still know, we are in the middle of this shutdown. And y'all, on my previous video, I told y'all my thoughts on it, when it's going to end and how, when, why, but that's neither here nor there. We're going to talk about something else right here. The Democrats are claiming the shutdown is because Republicans want to end the Affordable Care Act tax credits for millions of Americans only. And they're going to lose their health care credits, the way they won't be able to afford the health care. The Democrats are stomping all around the country. They admit now they shutting down the government. They admit it. They say they're not opening the government back up. The Republicans want to open it. Democrats said no because the Democrats say the Republicans want to end the Affordable Care Act tax credits for millions of Americans. And that's partly true. They ain't telling you the whole truth. They would have you to believe that's the only thing they hung up on. And that if the Republicans say, okay, we'll extend the tax credit for America and everything will be all right. That's not all the Republicans are fighting against. The Democrats will have y'all believe they tell you just a little bit of the truth. Yes, they are asking for extending the Affordable Care Act credits. That's a good thing. The Republicans ain't got a problem with that. The Democrats ain't telling you that. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, American people, I'm telling you how these parties play us. The Republican Party ain't got no problem with what the Democrats are asking, but that ain't all they're asking. They ain't telling y'all about all the other stuff that got loaded on the back end. That's what the Republicans are bucking against. The Democrats ain't telling y'all. Well, y'all like, the Republicans. The Democrats are not telling y'all the whole truth. That, hey, yes, we want to extend the health credit for Americans. Yeah, we want that. But we also want this, that, and the other, which is some straight bullshit. Added on to that. They call pork. Other dumb shit. Money to Zimbabwe. Study for Big Bird over in Afghanistan. Big Bird teaching classes. Big Bird, Sesame, yeah. Yeah. Look, listen.
Mr. President, the government is on the verge of a Democrat-caused shutdown, a shutdown of the government of the United States of America. Senator Schumer has sent us a ransom note. It's not about a negotiation, it's about a shakedown. That's what we're facing here today in the United States Senate. Schumer's ransom note, it's not about keeping the government open. It's about caving to the far left, the radical wing of his party. It's pure politics, it's political theater, and every Democrat in this body knows it. This afternoon, my colleagues are going to be meeting at the White House with the President of the United States. The American people deserve to know what the Democrats are demanding. So let's take a look at this $1 trillion demand note. They're demanding more than $1 trillion in new spending to keep the government open for just 4 weeks. They want permanent new spending to continue the Biden COVID bonus payments.
What the hell is that?
Now, they want believe it, they want sanctuary cities to continue to give free health care to illegal immigrants. At the same time, they threaten to defund the Border Patrol. They want to send billions of dollars to foreign countries, but they want to slash billions of dollars to help rural hospitals right here in America. That's what the Democrats are proposing in their ransom note. They want to subsidize free health care for people who refuse to work, who are working age individuals and are healthy and ought to have a job. Yet they threaten the paychecks of the people whose job it is to keep our country safe. They demand this far left wish list, or else they say they're going to shut down the government at midnight tomorrow. The biggest scam in this ransom note is these COVID-era Biden bonus payments. Democrats are demanding $400 billion to continue these subsidies forever. Well, let's remember that Democrats created these Biden bonus COVID subsidy payments during COVID in 2021. It was part of their reckless tax and spending bill. They passed it when they controlled the House, the Senate, and the White House. At the time that Biden started these bonus payments, most people realized that COVID was already behind us, but that didn't stop them. Democrats extended the payments again in 2022, and they set the expiration date for December of 2025. That's about 3 months from now. Democrats promised at that time when they put them into place that the Biden COVID bonus payments would be temporary. They weren't intended to last forever. Now, the Democrats in their ransom note to the Republicans and to President Trump is they want these temporary payments to go on forever. Mr. President, I have here the House report that came out on this 2021 reckless tax and spending bill. It's called American Rescue Plan 2021. This is a report of the Committee on the Budget, House of Representatives, to accompany H.R. 1319, February 24th, 2021. So I copied, instead of going through the whole 1,000-page document and bringing it here and throwing it on the floor, which is where it belongs, I copied page 215 and 216. What does it say about these bonus payments? They say right here, it applies, quote, during the public health emergency. The public health emergency is over. It says in the payments, when you turn to the next page, they would go temporarily. Temporarily. That's their words, not mine. Well, Mr. President, COVID is over. Joe Biden lost. Democrats are in the minority. These Biden COVID bonus payments, they need to go away as well. They were just one more part of a big government giveaway, and now Chuck Schumer is here demanding that we make these bonus payments permanent. To me, temporary means temporary. So what the Democrats are demanding, just to keep the government open for 4 short weeks. It's preposterous. 12 years ago in 2013, America faced another shutdown.
Not one time did he say anything about, hey, we don't agree with the Democrats on extending tax benefits to the American people through Obama health care, the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare. The Democrats are going all over the place shouting and screaming like that's the only holdup. The Republicans don't want to extend health care to American citizens. The Affordable Care Act, the tax credit is about to expire. That man ain't said not one time that that's what they're fighting about. The Democrats telling you that to get you to get behind them because they know they told you the truth. What they really want, you wouldn't go for. They're like, what are y'all talking about? They want to send billions to foreign countries. Y'all talking about Trump with this Argentina thing. That ain't got nothing on what the Democrats want. They all do that. The Democrats want to spend trillions. Billion, whatever, a lot of money on bullshit. Not just the Affordable Care Act. They are not just fighting for the Affordable Care Act. They pull out the one good thing they want and leave and don't tell y'all about the other bullshit they want. Right? The Affordable Care Act, I agree with the Democrats on that. They need to extend the tax credits to people that depend on that to help pay for health insurance. We need a better health care system, but until then, this is what we got. So Democrats, I agree with y'all on extending the tax credits for the Affordable Care Act for American citizens. Bravo, Democrats, good job. But y'all left out something. That ain't all y'all fighting for. That ain't what the Republicans are denying. That ain't what the Republicans are turning down. They turning down your entire spending bill, not just that one part. The Democrats are making it seem like the Republicans are only against that one thing, the Affordable Care Act. That ain't true. You bunch of liars. Lie your pants on fire, but I'm here to expose y'all ass. The Republicans are rejecting the entire bill, not just one part. Remove all this other bullshit, we'll give you the affordable health care thing, the credits y'all want. The Democrats want to send money all to Zimbabwe and shit. What about Ukraine? That was Joe Biden. Ukraine and Russia went to war under Joe Biden, not Trump. Remember Trump said if I was in office, this wouldn't happen. That's Joe Biden. Y'all blaming Trump for the money going to Ukraine when that was Joe Biden. Democrat leadership did that. Trump went in office when Russia and Ukraine went at it. Everything I'm saying you can verify. The Democrats want to send money to Afghanistan to teach Sesame Street in the classes over there. Bullshit you not. Millions of dollars on bullshit. That's what they fighting for. They want all their stuff left alone. Even though they ain't the American people, the majority, I know y'all dictator king, whatever, were tired of the Democrats. They lost the election because the majority of people were tired of the direction the country was going in under the Democrats. Y'all lost. If that's really what happened. If the elections are fair. But anyway. And if enough people are tired of the direction the country is going in under Trump and the Republicans, guess what? The Democrats will win the next one. If it, if voting really counts, but that's another story. But y'all know how that goes. But say for instance, voting is really true. People were tired of the Democrats. The Democrats weren't tired of the Democrats, so y'all still voted Democrat. And y'all think everybody else is supposed to vote like y'all vote. A lot of people were tired of the Democrats and went Republican. You know how they flip-flop back and forth? Not bad, y'all. It's early in the morning. So that's the truth. I ain't got no reading a lot of y'all. I'm not on salary. They're not paying me. If they were paying me, you would see it. I promise you. Them people don't know me. At least I don't think they do. As far as, I ain't got no influence like that. Let's go pay Big Ward a lot of 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, they're gonna help our cause. 100,000 subscribers, and which all 100,000 don't watch. Nobody in the channel, all the subscribers watch every video. So I got over 100,000 subscribers, but I don't get 100,000 views every goddamn video. So the people that watch me, I don't think either party is willing to pay me to lie for them, to get them few votes that I would give them. I'm not getting paid for them folks. I'm not on nobody's payroll. I get YouTube monetization, that's about it. Oh, I got a membership program if y'all want to join the members. I really ain't been pushing it. They've been on me asking me to do it. You know, I offer membership to your subscribers. Under the membership, if you join the membership, you will get exclusive content. You will get members only live stream, so I can eliminate the trolls. And it'll be only members. If you're a troll and you want to pay for a membership just to come on and troll, you deserve it. But overall, I'm gonna have videos that are just for members only, that only y'all can see, the way I can get really raw and uncut and ain't got to worry about the censorship because it's members. So I ain't worried about monetization or whatever and getting flagged or whatever because it'll be private videos. But I'm waiting to see if I can get the membership up. Join the membership, I get enough numbers, then I start making a lot of private stuff. A lot of members only stuff. I'm not pushing it. You ain't got to join, I ain't tripping. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. You join or you don't. But once I get a certain amount of members, I'm going to start doing every week. Every week, members only live. Members only can comment. Cut out the trolls. Members only videos. So that's coming. Well, it's already there. Just join the membership if you want to. Hit the little button or whatever it is, or what, I don't know. If you want to be a member. But anyway, back to the topic. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. No reason to lie to y'all. Democrats are lying. They're telling you 10% true, 90% lie. 10% true, 90% leaving out a lot of stuff. They ain't telling you everything. Those people, you just heard the man, $1 trillion in spending they want to increase. We already in debt. We already effed up. They want to spend more money on dumb shit. People that don't want to work. We're not talking about disabled people, elderly people, children, none of that. The Democrats tell you about how bad the big, beautiful bill is, and ain't none of y'all ever read it. Go read it. The people that trying to cut out Medicaid and whatever and all them different programs are healthy, able-bodied people. Not the elderly. It's in the bill. Read the big, beautiful bill that y'all say is the big, ugly bill. Read it. Stop listening to these people. They want to cut Medicaid. Yeah. For lazy people. I was one of them, ladies and gentlemen. I know they exist because I was one. I was one lazy son of a bitch. And once upon a time, if y'all would have, the only reason I went on government because they denied me. And I'm glad they did. I went apply for emergency food stamp when my mom died. They denied me. If they had not, if they'd have gave me them food stamps, I'd probably still be on food stamps and all that shit right now. I'm glad they denied me. It pissed me off and made me what I am now. I'm going to go get it. I don't want to ask nobody for nothing, not even the government. But I was healthy. There wasn't nothing wrong with me. I could work, didn't want to. And if I could have found a way to get the government to take care of me, I'll be doing it still to this day. I'm glad they didn't. But there's a lot of people that's stuck on the government assistance that don't need to be there. The little money they're getting, y'all might say, well, big what? I agree too. Ain't there many jobs out here, not good paying jobs. No, it's not. But the money they're getting from government assistance, it ain't no more money, it ain't no less what they be making on the job. They just got to work for it instead of being given to them. They don't want to work for the little money, they want to give it to them. Talking about that. That's what we're talking about. Sorry people, getting them off government assistance. Not the people that really need it. Not the children. Not the pregnant moms. Not the elderly. Not the disabled. They ain't a target. It's healthy, able-bodied people the Democrats still want to give free stuff to. That ain't going to get it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about y'all. I don't want to go to work either. But I still go. So your ass got to go too if you able. Get it, got it good. Bye.